So how do you know? How can you be sure? For those of you who have stepped up to the plate, you've made the decision, I'm going to go for my dream. I'm going to believe in miracles. I'm going to act as if, right? Those of you who are stepping out by faith, how do you really know? What gives you that bulletproof belief? Let me just tell you, it is totally not easy. If you're looking for a sure thing, for a secure, no doubt in place, if you're looking for the easy way, this is not it. That's just the honest truth. This is not it. Living in flow, living from just a basic knowing that things that happen in your life are happening for you and not to you. When you're thrown curveballs and things come out of the blue that just sideswipe you, you didn't see it coming. Maybe you get a notice and your job is ending. Maybe you get word that the company is folding. Whatever, you fill in the blank for your life. Each of us have signed up, each of us that have taken this seriously, and we're wanting to experience that life that is above the chaos and above the confusion and above, right, where it's all smooth and it just feels really warm. And you know what I'm talking about? It is a daily choice. And for some of us, it's a choice that we can't just make once a day. It's almost a step-by-step decision. This is what feels like the next best move. This feels like it's the most aligned decision I can make. And you do it. No evidence, no proof, no verification. No group consensus, right? And sometimes you even have obstacles like I talked about yesterday. There might be people that think you're crazy. Don't be discouraged. I'm here to tell you, when you step into your calling, you step into what you really believe inside. You want to live a life that doesn't have limits. You want to push the envelope when it comes to boundaries, not living boundaries like relationship boundaries. I don't mean that. But the minute we put these conditions on what we're going to do and how we're going to live, and we're deliberately pushing the envelope with that, and we're stretching our belief, we're stretching our knowing. I don't know if we're being tested. I don't know if it's showing us that we really can trust, that we really can believe in our heart of hearts, that everything that we talk about, everything that we think we believe, we're beyond belief. We are into knowing. I call it embodying. I embody the choices I make. I embody that knowing that I am a conduit for whoever I can help, whatever I can do. I'm going to give you an example, just one. Already today, there have been several that fit this category, but I'm going to share one story quickly. I didn't know. I was just doing what I do in the morning, right? I'm setting my intention. I'm getting aligned with what I'm going to do today. And out of the blue, I have a conversation with someone who we'd been struggling, making connection, accomplishing a project that we were working on. And I'm on the phone and we're talking. Next thing I know, oh my gosh, this whole story unfolds that is so heart-centered and so and hurting. Like there's a lot of emotion behind the story. When you step into conversations, when people trust you and you're there at the right place at the right time to just listen. And it just happened to be a story that fit something I had gone through recently where I could feel right with them. It wasn't just words. It wasn't just blah, 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 right? I knew as he was talking, I knew this is partially why I just experienced that. And yeah, it doesn't feel fun, but there's higher reasons. And this is how faith is built. It's when we take action without any guarantees. It's a free fall. It is a wide open. There is no indicators anywhere in sight. And you follow your gut. You follow that hunch. And I'm not talking about shooting the moon for a dream. This is basic here and now living real life, right? So I no more than finished that conversation. And it was so fitting. And I knew, and that's just what was needed, was just a heart connection, that somebody knows what I'm feeling. They're right with me there. Now I can move on. Okay, we're moving on. No more than that happened. And here comes a testimonial about these drops that oh my gosh, I took a step of faith just even trying these drops for myself, right? I knew inside of me it was time. And like I've talked in other recordings, I knew for my system, I had been through enough. I've got toxins, I've got heavy metals in me that need to come out, and it's affecting my metabolism. It's affecting a lot of things. So for me, I knew. What I didn't know was why I was going to risk being involved with yet another company, with yet another product when I said I would not, I was done, right? Even though and that's not a slam on any company. That's not the point. When you take a step of faith, and I knew if these drops are going to help me, I will be used. There will be other people that will resonate with the reason for the drops in their life. And I honestly thought, looking at all the material, looking at all the testimonials, and they're all for real. I thought the biggest plus was weight loss, because that is front and center to a lot of people. That is the big, big thing, is to get the weight off as quick as you can, right? And be as healthy as you can. I didn't realize that when you start balancing your metabolism, when you start calibrating and letting our DNA come through, I've done this with the patches that I use, right? It's all based on our DNA and stem cells and the phototherapy and the light therapy from the UV rays, right? It's all an individual thing that helps us get well and helps with different things in our system. I didn't know that with these drops, that's doing a similar thing. It's going to the root cause inside each of us, specifically based on our DNA. And when we regulate our metabolism, which is what these drops do, that's really the focal point. Whatever's causing the weight gain, whatever's causing the inflammation is addressed. It goes to the bottom line that we aren't even considering, right? This testimonial came through and I just about came unglued. I know people in my world that have issues, that have had devastating ramifications of just one area. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing. I'm not trying to treat. So I'm doing all the disclaimer stuff right in here because this is not the purpose of this repeating the story. But this testimonial was about Lyme disease. Oh my gosh. People that I know, and I know their families, and I know the suffering, and I know the ramifications to not just relationships, but jobs, their livelihood, their respect level in their social circles. It just is so all encompassing that when I saw that someone could have no symptoms of Lyme from taking drops, are you kidding me? I was like, oh, it was just like a curtain lifted, and I could see a much broader purpose for my little step of faith, which at the time it felt big, but now in the big picture, it's like my little reason for starting these drops is so minuscule compared to some other. And as I'm talking, you guys that are hearing me, you'll be able to resonate. People will come to your mind. People like, oh my gosh, what if this could help so-and-so? Oh my gosh, what about this person that has this genetic issue? What if it could help with, right? That is why I'm a conduit on this recording. That's why I do these videos day after day after day. It's not because I just love the sound of my voice. It's not because I just love doing graphics. I'm having a blast with it, by the way. But it's not just that. It's so much more. And this is what I want to encourage each of you. Whatever your area is, whatever just makes you lit up inside, whatever just gives you hope, take the next right action. Don't just put it in oh, I'll deal with it later. Oh, I'll think about it. Open up. Open up to what if. What if? And then reach out. Reach out to me. I don't know how else to say it. Just reach out to me. I will help you figure it out. We will get you started. Literally, it is changing people's lives. It's changing their hope factor. It's changing the trajectory of their life. And it makes me so excited. So I wanted to share that with all y'all. And don't be discouraged. That's how you develop bulletproof belief and faith, is by one choice as often as you need to make it. Okay? I love you all.